Hi guys, welcome back to part 25 of Developing Detroit. And as you can see, my coin total in the top right is a lot lower because I decided to invest in a cheaper Herman Moore. I managed to pick this guy up for 200k and I've listed him up for 280k, so he's cheaper than he usually is. I mean, getting him for 200k is an absolute steal, and he's usually about 300k. So I've listed him up. Hopefully, we'll get the coins by next episode. I mean, if any of you guys on PS4 want to give Herman Moore a try, that's the cheapest one on the market by about 30k. So if you want to go and pick him up, it'd be doing me a favour, doing the series a favour, and you'd be doing yourself a favour, to be honest, because he's an absolutely incredible card, and you could potentially make a little bit of profit on him. I just wanted to list him up quick to try and get the coins for this episode, but since time-wise, I'm from the UK, there aren't many people playing during the day, so people are less likely to pick him up, but hopefully I'll get the coins overnight. But as you can see here, we're going to see who we could actually pick up for this episode, who we don't already have. And there aren't many players, to be honest. I'm going to save my coins for Slay, but as you can see, I couldn't afford him. I was just 5k off. So I think it might be next episode we pick up Slay. So look forward for that one, because that's going to be a huge pickup, because a few comments have said sort of he can lock down 99 Ultimate Legend Des Bryant. So I'm hoping good things from this card, because Mathis was incredible last episode, and I'm hoping Darius Slay will be the same. But you can see there's a Herman Moore for 300k, so hopefully mine will sell reasonably quick, and I can get the coins in to pick up a nice upgrade. I'm nearly working towards a Night Train Lane if he drops down in price a bit, so hopefully we'll be getting a lot of dick pics in the coming episodes. So I'm going to move into the item binder here, show you who we have. We have a few more Lions players, because I've been, since that legend selling thing, I've had a lot of coins to spare, and I've been buying and selling a few things on the auction house, and I've got a few more cards in for relatively nothing because of the profits I've made. But these are the cards I've got. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit croaky. I've got an awful cough today, so if there's any weird cuts in the audio, it might be because I just break out in a coughing fit and have to start again from a little bit earlier on. Well, we got Levy here. I think we do need another right outside backer, so we'll throw him in, because I think he's got a really good card by the looks of him. Like, he might not be the quickest, but with 95 play rec for a linebacker, like, personally I prefer play rec to speed in linebackers. Might be quite controversial, but I mean, Luke Kuechly, I got him earlier on in the year from the Draft Champions free pack. He's not the quickest player in the world. I think he's got 86 speed or something, so he's not insanely quick, but he was everywhere at the right point due to the play rec. So I'm hoping Levy will be the same. But this is the team we're going with now. I'm thinking of getting free safety Calvin in soon as well, maybe at strong safety, because he's not much worse than the strong safety we have now, to be honest. His zone coverage is the same, but and he's quicker. Obviously, he can catch better. He'll be getting more picks, hopefully. And I might user him every now and again, because he's a great user card, as proved by Toke, who I'm sure you will recognise. Well, this is the checklist here. As you can see, as per usual, making our way through. Still got a few cards to put in. Next episode, hopefully, will be the upgraded Darius Slay. I know he's not on the checklist, but I want to put him in, because this checklist was before the series, and I can't update it now because it's a saved picture. But, I mean, I can't update the names. But Darius Slay, I think that will be next episode's picks. But comment down below. I'm sure I'll leave a question down below as per usual. So comment on that. It's always nice to hear your guys' opinions on things and see how you guys are getting on, to be perfectly honest. It's nice that when you're at this sort of subscriber level, you can interact with all your subs. So, but also I want to try and hit 15 likes again. So if you can do that, smash the like button. Like I said, comment down below on anything and subscribe for more. But as per usual, we'll jump into a game and I hope that Levy can carry us through. So jumping into a game here. I'm going to put 2 games in this episode because I couldn't find one whole good game. So I'll put the highlights of 2 in. So we're coming up against the Cowboys here. Don't come up against many Cowboys fans, actually. So nice to see 2 not very highly supported teams in Madden come against each other. But he's going to start with the ball. So we're starting on defence. So it's Levy's, time to shine early on. We force this kind of punt right from the off, so our defence is definitely locking people down at the moment, which is great to see. And I should have called fair catch there, because that could have been a fumble. I mean, if he was one step closer, I think I probably would have fumbled that, because I got cracked. But we're trying to get the run going. We're getting Abdullah involved where we can, but it just wasn't working this game. I think one huge problem with this team is the line. But throw-in is on point. Like Stafford and a Bron combo is beautiful to watch. I mean, a Bron is such a hidden beast in this game. I really hope they bring back the set for his elite card, because I think that card will just be absolutely broken. But we go 7-0 up. We've stopping this guy consistently, and wouldn't you know it, Darius Slay gets a pick. I mean, it's becoming normal now for whenever you throw it towards Darius Slay, he's going to get the pick. So people have got to learn. But as you can see, this guy quit. So that was the highlights from the first game. Wasn't very many highlights, but it was just nice to sort of show another Darius Slay pick and how consistently he gets them. But coming into the second game here, we're starting with the ball. So lovely little juke there. Totally sold that one guy. And we managed to get to 27. You know, we're slowly working our way forward in this drive. I'm not going to show every single pass, but I'm going to show the good ones. Like, if you see Herman Moore's got a step on someone, you throw him the ball. No matter who else is guarding him, if he's got a step on one guy, you track him the ball long, he's going to get it. Absolutely broken card. But as you can see, we're going to my favourite route, Abron. The classic Abron route, Z-Spot, is the play I use a lot. I mean, I've changed to the Seahawks playbook, which the fullback dive, which I'm going to use here, is incredible in this playbook. It's so fast. Like, you can see the handoff there. He didn't even get a chance. I mean, you always get at least 2-3 yards with it. So if you're, 4th in inches, that fullback dive will work. If it works better than QB sneak, in my opinion. But we get in there with the fullback dive. Burton again. I think he might have the most touchdowns, him or Herman Moore, in the team so far. But this guy was sort of a strange player. He was doing Hail Mary each play, and it was really hard to defend against when he was doing a sort of a slant route across the pitch, because he had Amari Cooper, who is absolute beast in this game. For someone so cheap, absolute beast. And there was nothing I could do about it, to be honest, because if I didn't guard the 3 men going deep, he'd chuck it to them, and if I did, he'd chuck it to Cooper. But that catch there, don't know how he came down with that, and both my guys missed the tackle, but I suppose that's what sort of his players were doing this game, to be honest. It was very frustrating this game, because he was just abusing some weird glitchy plays, and I don't know if anyone else has come up against someone who's done that and it's just Hail Mary'd it. Nearly got the block there from the conversion, but if anyone come up against people who just Hail Mary it and play these weird plays. But at this point, I was quite pissed off that he scored, because I didn't think he deserved it, because he wasn't playing great. And we see Herman Moore with the step on someone, you throw it to him. And a little bit more speed there. I think if I'd used the wiggle sticks a bit, I could have got away from him, but I just thought he was clean through, and I thought, I'm going to rub it into this guy. And we see Herman Moore, little gap through the middle, absolute dot from Stafford. I mean, if there's so many Lions players that are underrated in the game. I think people only go for Calvin Johnson, but I'm going to go fullback dive here, and Burton fighting his way forward. I mean, he fought through about 5 players there, and he was dragging them along on his back and just got us the touchdown. Much needed touchdown, actually, because it's coming towards the end of the second, so we need to score because he gets ball at half. And his defence wasn't great, as you can see by the sort of ease I was getting my plays in. But we managed to get in there. We're going to obviously go for the 1 point. We're not going to risk it with the 2, because his offence was strange. It wasn't good, it was just different. So it's quite hard to adjust, because the way a lot of people play Madden is they're used to seeing certain routes, or the way formations are set up. You can sort of guess what player's going to be. Like a toss play, you can guess most of the time, even though it's hard to defend. You know it's coming, you just can't defend it. Same with the Hail Mary thing he was doing. But he was just coming out Hail Mary, sort of that route all the time, and there wasn't much I could do about it, to be honest, because I had to go cover man, like, to stop the Hail Mary, unless I went cover 4. And I went cover 4 a few times, and it just wasn't working. So it's 3rd and 4 here. I'm thinking he's subbed in Cam Newton at this point, I think, because he was going to try and run it a bit like there. The one time I pulled off the line, he decides to run it, and I think we could have got a fumble there, to be honest. I mean, when you hit the QB like that, especially side on, they tend to fumble it. But he's making good reads. I mean, each play he's doing, he's making the right read each play. It's just frustrating to play against. So I'm swapping it up here. I'm going to go zone, since we're so close to in our red zone. I don't think he's going to be able to do a Hail Mary play. And as you can see, hit side on, and we get the fumble, and Tulloch picks it up, which, nice to see Tulloch actually making a play, which doesn't involve a run. Well, I suppose it did sort of involve a run, a QB run, but not a stuff in the run. And we lob out to a Bron. Unfortunately, he doesn't come down with it, but I think at this point, I think this guy was sort of a trolley player, and he just had enough, so he decided to quit. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. We managed to get 2 games in with Levy in the team, and he played pretty well. I mean, he only allowed 1 touchdown in 2 games, so he's definitely a good pickup. But if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. It's always nice to see the likes on the video. Comment down below on the question I'll put in the comments. Not sure what it'll be yet, but comment down below on that, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode.